we go.
Shibba-lubba-doo!
Hey, Sadate, man, Sadate. Y'all know what
Yeah,
it is.
Shabbat.
JF in
Yo,
the
what's
building.
going on? Yo, this is
You know what
Shang.
it is. Your boy Black Pedro right here. I'm in the car. We driving in this bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, we doing this thing through Vegas. This is our last day in Vegas. Thank you everybody that has supported the shows in Vegas. We appreciate you. We will definitely be back working on some other stuff. Savage AF in the building. Black Pedro at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow him on the Instagram. Make sure you follow me on the Instagram at Comedian Shang. And we need you to do something else too. Is that if you're some of the people jumping in, I can't see the feed, but I'm not sure. I can't really see the feed, so I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
we
what.
got people in the building, man. Miss No Slick Name, Breezy JJ's, Nicole H. Pardon my audio for a second, y'all. You know what it is. I'm just getting to my hotel. Just pulling up at the thing. So
The thing. So
at the
just
thing
want to let y'all
thing.
know. Thank y'all for your support for checking out the show. We're doing it remote. I ain't got the hot shoe.
Hey,
I just.
hang in there. Hang in
All
there.
right, so I'm just letting y'all know. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support with the supportness of the support. We appreciate your support.
Come
I
on,
said
Shane. You know
support a
what it
lot of
is, man.
times.
Let them know about it, bro. So we're here
All
Monday
right,
through
no,
Friday.
but if you supporting us, this is what we need. All right, we need you to have more of your friends come on to the subscription on the YouTube. Now the YouTube, you know what it is, but also on the podcast. The podcast version of the show is iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. I
Man,
sang it this time. That
I
was
feel.
bad. That was bad.
Well, I just feel like, yeah, you didn't really put any like
I didn't put no
feeling into
soul
it.
in.
Yeah,
SoundCloud. Yo, I thought that was pretty good.
it kind of sounds
Okay,
like
that wasn't
something
that
got.
good.
It kind of sounds like something got dropped into a garbage disposal.
Okay, that wasn't that good. But make it SoundCloud. Make sure you subscribe to us on the podcast version of the show, and make sure it not only the podcast version of the show, but on the YouTube version of the show, Savage AF World. And we will be in a minute. We'll click on that and let you know. But we got a lot of regulars in the house, and we're gonna talk about some shit. Obviously, we got the crazy town going on, and the specter of the Trump ghost is still ready to fuck things up. And there's a possibility that they could win the midterms if we don't stop these crazy as cat shit people right now. So that's what we're doing. You got Pedro is walking into his room for a second, and then he's gonna jump into his room and
We
then
about to
jump
go through
back
this
on.
hotel. We about to go through this hotel. But while we do that, man, just understand that we out here Monday through Friday, Mondays and Fridays, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm walking in doing the show, man. You gotta be in shape to do this, bro.
Yeah, you
You
gotta be
can't.
in shape to do that. You
The way
can't
we
just
do,
do that.
the way we do comedy, you can't just be lounging, my nigga. You gotta
Yeah,
be sufficiently ready for all occasions.
all occasions. But at Monday, and also, normally you have to be reminded what time we do the show, but I'm letting you know, the people that listen, it's 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday
Mondays
and
and Fridays.
Friday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it is 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So let your friends know. Y'all already know what it is. I can't see the feed right now, but once Pedro gets in position, we'll be able to see the feed,
It's
and
weird.
then
You should be able to see it, dog. Cause like
I can't
you
see the feed.
almost got hit by a leaf. Almost got hit by a branch. All right, y'all. Here we go. So it's a little bit more of an informal show today. I couldn't get into the computer and set up the rundowns and the run-ups and the runarounds. But there are things to talk about, like
Right, and we need y'all to tell your friends about the shit that's going on, and not only the topics we're talking about, but carry it, share it, and tell your friends. Also, make sure that you check out. Go to the website, theblackpedro.com/shop, and make sure that you pick up. That's right, pick up the
Good,
album.
brother.
All right, pick up the album if you
The
can.
album.
Yes, pick up the album. Black Pedro Begins. It's a great buy, and it make to make your teeth shiny, your ass won't stink, and you'll be a good person all around if you buy it. It's that good. Okay, so now you're in the elevator.
I'm on my way up, baby. You know what it is. We're
All
always
right.
on the rise, guys.
So, and also check me out if you get a chance. If you got Amazon Prime, if you fuck with Amazon Prime, which I know you fuck with Amazon Prime, and you get done watching Without Remorse, then you need, after you watch that, make sure you watch Shang and Shangri. It's the comedy special. That's right. It's the comedy special, Shang and Shangri on Amazon Prime. Make sure you get us to the #1 slot. Got a lot of stuff going on with it. That's what I'm telling you. Shang and Shangri. Make sure you check it out. And we're gonna give you it's not going to be even a rundown on a run up. We're just gonna jump right into the show pretty much.
Start talking about. So Shane, you were talking about so you were mentioning what's her name? Marjorie Q. Green.
Yes, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Barbie Taylor, aka Silverback Shoulders, aka Gorilla Shoulders, aka Horrible Chin Bitch, aka aka Not Sure She Got a Pussy or Nuts, aka she likes to kill bunnies and she doesn't even cook them and eat them. She just kills them. She's her horrible hag ass. And what's his name? Gates, Senator Gates, aka like to touch girls underage, aka will definitely try to diddle your daughter if she's underage, aka creepy man. The daughter diddler. And
so what's going on with them?
They're doing a tour at all of the white bastions of America called the Keep America Great Again or some other bullshit like that. That's what they're doing. They're doing a tour and they're starting their first date tomorrow in Florida. And they're going to be talking about basically how the left is cheating and creating havoc and a socialist society, and it's going to take away all your guns and rape your children and take your white women. So that's what they're doing right now. Gates is actually coming out and saying that he's just like Trump. He's the new Trump, and that's what's going on. And it's Crazy Town 2.0. That's what the fuck's going on. Yeah.
Coochie Damas, I see you in the building. Nicole H. Lady Hazel May has her Antille tequila. Yeah, you kind of got to drink through times like this. I didn't have time to stop at the bar, so excuse me if I'm a little tense today.
Yeah, a little tense today. Yeah,
but yeah, no, they're going on this this tour, and it is really dangerous what's going on. I mean, you take that sort of rhetoric in combination with these actions that are occurring, like in Arizona, where we talked about they've been recounting, and when I say they, I mean like just a group of motherfuckers, like just
right, a private company called the Ninjas, the Net Ninjas, and they're actually flying the ballots into I forget, either Japan or somewhere.
No. What they're doing is like they're recounting in Arizona again and again and again, but this is some private group. But they're also taking ballots and doing some kind of analysis on them looking for specifically bamboo fibers to verify.
Wait a minute.
They're looking for bamboo. They're looking for bamboo fibers on ballots in Arizona to try and verify whether there were some ballots that were flown in from Asia. I believe
that's what I was trying to say.
Korea, But it is. I mean, like the whole mentality is getting pretty wild and pretty far fetched. This idea that you're gonna look for bamboo traces on these ballots because they may have
Well,
come from Asia.
what they should look for is bullshit traces because they full of shit. What the fuck is
Bro,
wrong with them? And we're paying for a lot of this. The general public, the public is paying for their fucking foolery. What is
it's
going on?
it's such bullshit that literally Joy Reid on MSNBC today slipped and was like, and that's just some bullshit. Oops, excuse my language. like,
Yeah.
like she
Oh,
just it just came out her mouth. Like it's fuck it. Like
right. It's this is what's going on. This is our country, and this is what you paying for as a fucking person that's in America, and as a black person in America, you paying for their fuckery, and that's what they're doing. And if this is the wild part for the people in the feed, think about this. These motherfuckers are still pushing the Trump agenda of the big lie, which is that's what they're calling it all on the news, the big lie. And there's still people that are in the Senate that we are paying that are backing this shit under President Biden.
and
They're still riding with that. 141 of these cunts. Ugh, they need to be, they need this right to the, okay, I'm going to just say, ugh, they need a little bit of the, and then they need to be bipped up. Oh my God. Bip, 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 bip. What the fuck? And we're paying for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of wild shit going on, man, right now. The whatchamajigam, the Republican Party really needs to get this shit together. So now you got what's his face, Bitch McConnell, who's out here like he said his job is he's 100% all about opposing the Biden administration. Eerily reminiscent of his stance against President Barack Obama.
So, we're going to make sure this is a one-term president, and all turtles will have rights like me. You cunt.
And then they want to replace Dick Cheney Jr., Liz Cheney.
Dick Cheney Jr. Did you call her Dick Cheney Jr.?
My bad.
She do got a big Adam's apple. But I'm just saying, they're trying to get rid of her. She got about a week left, and then they're going to get a Trump appointed succubus, horrible cunt, whore, hag, bitch. Yeah, I said that sentence in a row. Boom, fuck with your boy. The Rock's in the building. I got bars. It's just that's what they're doing, and they're not stopping. They're not realizing their agenda is not the American agenda, and I'm not down with it. America. But I'm gonna tell you right now, most Americans are digging the Biden agenda, even though he slips up and he's still a goofball. He's doing better than Trump did in the first 100 days. So all you Republicans that thought that was gonna be something different, eat a dick, eat a dick, eat a dick, eat a dick.
All right. So they're trying to also replace Liz Cheney. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, Liz Cheney. You called her Dick Cheney Jr.
So yeah, they're trying to. What is this? What happened? Sorry, for some reason music started playing. So yeah, so they want to replace Dick Cheney Jr. with this. I'm trying to look up her. I can't remember her name.
It's Liz.
No. I'm not talking about her. But the lady they want to replace her with is.
The evil, the one that started off like she acted like she was sane. And then we realized that bitch is crazy.
The reality is she's voted like with Joseph Biden like 18% of the time. She's voted with she's voted with the Democrats like 18% of the time, and she's like way more sort of liberal than Liz Cheney is or anybody else, but they want to hoist her up. And when I say they, of course, we're talking about like Kevin McCarthy, you know what I mean? And they want to hoist this woman up, replace Liz Cheney with her. And she's not even a conservative figure, but now that she's got some light on her and some shine and some power, she's willing to take up that mantle seemingly. I'm trying to look up her name.
But you know what? Let me tell you what it is, people. All right, all right. Let me tell you what it is. Okay, they trying to move in as many horrible white hags as possible to take the place of the other minimally horrible hags and change the whole agenda around. They trying to get rid of the voting possibilities for people of color and Texas. They fucking everything up.
What's
I
this?
think we should have a big fist fight. I think we should just all
You sound like
whoever.
Rudy. Now you sound like Rudy Giuliani. Which okay, so I'm talking about
Yeah, I think, yeah, no, I'm saying fight him too. I think the Democrats and the Republicans need to get in the streets. It's just no guns, no knives, just fist fight. See who win. See who win there. How about that, motherfuckers? Yeah.
So it's Elise Stefanik is who I'm talking about. She's a Republican out of New York,
Yeah.
a representative, and this is their new Sarah Palin or what other ones have they had out there? The Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert. Stefanik is their new lady.
She's
The new one that they want to use to replace Liz Cheney with. But like we were saying the other day, man, you got these name brand Republicans, Bushes, Cheneys, Romneys who are under attack. You got Bitch McConnell who's going into his turtle shell like I'm not helping anybody,
no
and
one deserves no one deserves helping from me in America, especially if it's not going to help me and my special interest group people.
What's funny to
Ugh.
me? What's funny to me is that everybody keeps saying, like, even like Democrats and stuff are saying, the president has said it as well that he, what was I going to say? That they that we need two parties, right? And so it's they're pleading for the Republican Party to fix itself and get back together and find its identity. And I'm like, fuck them.
Right.
We have more than two parties, right? You got your libertarians and I don't know
Progressives.
the Kanye West party and other shit like that. So, maybe jump onto some of these other parties, guys. Just make it happen over
So
there. Become
so
libertarians, or
yeah,
but
but I
but
mean,
fuck the GOP. Like let them fucking go.
there's got to be a point where they get together, get that filibuster popping off, and be like, "Yo, we passing shit. You did the same shit to us 2 years ago when it came to fucking giving the top 1% gobs and gobs of money so they could buy golden toilets and golden toilet paper and golden. They was eating golden nuggets of food for food." And then they would go off, they put their ass off of their balcony and
Wow.
shit on on
Make
poor
it rain.
people. And they would shit on poor people. And poor people were sitting there like, man, what the fuck? This is fucked up, bro.
My mouth was open.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. I'm already poor. And these niggas are shitting on me. That's how bad they are. They're so fucking bananas. And I'm like, can't we do some special shit where we're like, yo, we gotta take y'all out of power? There ain't no fucking reason Gates should be on tour. He should be hiding out with his old pedophile ass, his old sex trafficking ass. Yeah,
Well,
I said sex trafficking.
To be as fair as you can, there aren't any charges against him yet. There's just this. It's an investigation, so that he is free to roam.
But we know with Giuliani that how hard it is to get the motherfucking subpoena and to go in and grab your fucking electronics. That means that there's some right wing judge that said, "Yeah, I can't get around this shit, motherfucker. You guilty. I hope you like the taste of dick chips."
He hasn't gotten guilty anything yet either. That is Rudy Giuliani.
All right, allegedly.
And it was an Obama appointed judge as well who granted the search warrant for his office and home as well. So those things are on the way. But yeah, none of this stuff is looking good for the GOP, right? Like it's just they are in a. But I'm not in a space where I'm like, oh, we need to fix them and they need to Brooklyn 965. Yo, I see you, bro. BP, I see you, Big Brian Pryor. What's up, though, man? Miss Adverb, send me my check, girl. Send me my check, woman. I love you.
Right.
And we love all y'all here, Savage AF, man. But yeah, man, I'm not in that place where I'm like, well, the GOP needs to fix itself and find its identity. I'm like, fuck them. They found themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean? Why do we think they need to find themselves? We know exactly who these motherfuckers are. They
big old racist hole.
Yeah, and they ain't living in it.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what it is. And then they tried to keep a fucking orangutan as a pet, a chimpanzee, a wild ape.
And he's down in Mar-a-Lago. Right, he's down in Mar-a-Lago pulling the strings. And this is the bottom line is, I'm going to tell you right now what it is. We need some kind of, I don't know how to put it. I don't want to say civil war, but we need a civil war of actuality and reality. And the reality is they aren't fucking with us. Just like there are white people that don't like you, and they're never going to like you, and they're never going to give you a chance, and they're never going to be fair. And why do we keep reaching over? And it's like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's what the Democrats are doing. They keep saying, well, we can work with them if we just get together with them. The motherfuckers wanted to bring guns on the Senate floor. They're out of their fucking mind. All right? Tell these motherfuckers to eat a bag of dick chips and keep it moving and use your power, follow Bernie Sanders, logic, and fucking filibuster these bitches all the way up their butthole. I don't know what that was.
Black Bernie,
motherfuckers.
So yeah, man. Fuck the GOP, bro. Like that, like on the real. Just let them burn down. Y'all can become libertarians, and I don't know. Beyond that, I really don't know. That maybe there's a Green Party or some shit like that.
Green Party in somewhat a progressive party, and so right now. But guess what? In a minute, they might win. They're gonna win the midterm elections by just gerrymandering. And just, fixing the vote and passing all these laws that'll make the vote harder for people of color. And there's a certain point where we give up. We go, look, I ain't going through all this shit. I ain't waiting 17 hours in line to get the vote while white people go in and vote. It take them 4 minutes. Fuck that. And then in quote unquote white districts, I say we start throwing hands. That's what I say.
I do believe that there is a change in activity, especially with this, current young voter generation. So they have, this, I think they'll be out there. I think they'll be active. I think there will be a lot of mobility around this because I think we saw how important it was last year to actually participate in the process, right? So I do believe that people are gonna be active.
Pedro.
I don't think that they'll be able to flip this in the midterm because the GOP is really
they already did, man. What are you talking about? They already did. There's 3 states where they flipped it from the standpoint where they're losing. They're losing already.
What do you
3
mean?
states where they flipped it where it'll be there instead of 2 senators, it'll be 1 senator. And
well, you mean representative or whatever?
Representative, yeah.
Well, I know some shifts in seats happen because of the census, right?
Right, and that's
But that's different than like the gerrymandering and the voter suppression and things like that. But ultimately, I'm like, who are the candidates that they're gonna put up in these things, and what are the things that they're gonna say? Because they aren't attracting a larger voter base as they go towards Trumpism. Like it's really a lesser base.
Well, I know that some of the candidates, I got some of the names, and Pedro got some of the names. We're breaking news here of the names of the future Republican candidates. I know one is named Skeeter Kick Nigger McGee. That's
no, you know what?
One of you didn't know that?
Well, we can get into our next topic. That reminds me, I do want to talk about this recall that is going down here in California for over Gavin Newsom, the governor. But before we get into that, Goody La Rosa, what's up? See you in the building. She said, "Yo, so people really need to vote at local levels."
Right.
I mean, if there's any way you could say that louder, Goody, we'd appreciate that. But that's something we always preach, is that your local, county, state level elections are
They matter
almost even more important than the
to a point.
presidential elections. I mean, your national elections are important, but really these local elections affect your day to day in your town, county, state. You know what I mean? Which hits closer to home than some of the national things that the executive and legislative branch does. So yes.
But another update, found out another name of another person running on the Republican side in the midterms. Her name is Leslie. I yelled rape because a black man was near me, Johnson. And I know you think Johnson last name would be black. Nope, it's a white lady. And her middle name is I called rape because the black man was in the vicinity. So Skeeter McGee and Leslie Johnson. That's the two so far.
Yeah. If you could post the link, Shane, of where you're getting the info for these names, I'd appreciate it, man. Yeah, I want people to stay informed. That's all.
There's another one that's like, I think her slogan is, "God, I hate Mexicans." That's her platform, and her name is Janet White Woman. This is my world. Dalia. I just want you to know these are all candidates that you got to watch out for, and I think they're going to win.
Well, speaking of candidates to watch out for, I don't know how many of you are Californians like myself or Shang.
Yeah.
By the way, this is Savage AF. We're here live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. I'm Black comedian Shang. But Gavin Newsom, right?
Yeah, model boy extreme.
Yeah, is being challenged and recalled, and it looks like there's going to be a recall election this year here in California, and there's a lot of even people who voted for him. There are a lot of like small business owners I know, especially like in the restaurant industry, who are just frustrated with the governor. Personally, I'm like, listen, the last president left it up to every governor to just fend for themselves. Like, fuck you, figure it out. And to the best of my ability, I realize, as far as I can tell, I feel like that Gavin Newsom did his best to keep the numbers down when he could, try to reopen when he could, close down when he can't. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there was some back and forth. Yeah, there was some uncertain times for a lot of people. A lot of businesses got lost, but it's hard to put that on any individual governor when there was no real backup at the federal level. But whatever. People are pissed and they want Gavin Newsom out. But what's crazy is that are like the people, the number of people and the types, to be honest, and they're not all people, who are coming out to run against him on the Republican side. One of them being, I can't believe I'm saying this, Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Bro, Caitlyn Jenner, as in used to be Bruce Jenner, Olympic Bruce Jenner, Wheaties Bruce Jenner, Operation Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner.
Wow.
Is going to be one of the people, which is just fucking nuts and ridiculous. Right?
No, it's not. This is what I was talking about. No, you said it's nuts, and I'm trying to tell you it's no nuts. All right. See, come on, man. It was right there.
I don't think she went there with the full...
Did she get a nuts cut?
I don't know. Was there a nut cutting? I don't know. That's not the point. The point is, She ain't no goddamn governor. I know that.
Okay, first off, and secondly,
no matter what got cut, she ain't cut
I
out to
don't
be
give
governor.
a fuck. I don't want nobody running shit that does that tucks.
Now I would watch that. Like that, like literally, that's not the point to me. Like,
I
it's
know.
not that she's trans
Trans, who gives a fuck?
which makes her
She's
disqualified.
stupid.
It's that she's Caitlyn Jenner.
She's Caitlyn Jenner, and she's
It's not.
stupid.
It's
She's
not.
she's stupid, and she shouldn't be. And don't get me wrong, Gavin Newsom made some missteps, but he's still far superior than that motherfucker right there. That big Adam's apple, giant hand having hoe. And I just think that Californians do get on my nerves where it's like, hey, Arnold was good in Terminator. What do you think of him as governor? We're that dumb. Like, well, I liked him in the fucking, I liked him in the movie where he was fucking turning into a killer robot. I think he could do a great job for this fucking city. Dummies.
Caitlyn Jenner is one, obviously unqualified person to be running against Gavin Newsom. You have, what's her name, Angeline. Do you know that?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, from the poster and the big titties. And,
so
yeah.
for those who don't live in Los Angeles, since I've been here, and probably before, but definitely since 1999, I have seen this woman. She was grotesque looking back then. She is a human Barbie doll that has been chopped up to literally look like a Barbie doll, to the degree in which she has driven around out Los Angeles for the past 22 years that I've been there in a fucking pink Corvette, Barbie style, and then she gets the new one every year.
A drop top pink Corvette.
There's billboards
she wears pink,
of her around.
Big white wig.
I don't know. She looks so ridiculous, but she's running for governor too. And then last but not least, out of all these ridiculous candidates, nigga, somebody's actually trying to run a bear against Gavin Newsom, nigga. And I don't mean a former Chicago Bear.
Right. I mean, you mean an actual.
I mean, nigga, a fucking.
Hey, the Revenant.
Maximus, nigga.
Yeah, the Revenant.
Bruin, as in UCLA.
Yes.
Not the basketball nigga, like a fucking bear.
Those
nigga.
are all jokes, and it's gonna work. We're gonna have a bear that runs it. I'm just telling you.
Nigga, a bear. That's the bear that's gonna run against.
So what I'm saying to the people in California, you're already a bunch of cuckoos, you fuck faces, dummies. But this is a situation. Gavin Newsom did the best he could under the fucked up circumstances that he had. And Angeline or whoever the fuck else, and Caitlyn, I don't know if my nuts is still there, Jenner, they're not going to do any better. That's just a fact.
Nicole A said California making Texas look good. Now slow down. We ain't say all that, girl.
Oh, no. I agree.
Not bucket bullshit in Texas, but we're well on our way.
Yeah, we're on our way.
We tried to warn you that between like Vegas and LA, it's just a bunch of dang dong desert. And
yeah, there's a lot of rednecks. There's a lot of Trump supporters out here too, but they still are not. They don't outnumber the people that are progressive and the Democrats. But at the end of the day, it's a fucked up situation. Gavin Newsom didn't deserve that, even though he did do a few shady things, but it wasn't to something that was insurmountable that you go, oh, you got to lose your fucking job. Now, Texas, on the other hand, since you're talking a lot of smack, Texas don't want black people or Latin people to vote, and they talk about fairness, and they ain't fair at all. So don't get it twisted. Texas, shit, they got companies that like grow your grass with a cross that's burning on it, and they charge you to burn crosses on your lawn.
Yeah, you get littering or.
Yeah, so Texas is a bunch of fucking and they really don't want that. What you mean we can't hang people? They don't want to lose none of that.
So actually, it's not an actual bear that's running, because how could he sign? And right. I think it was Akio Mom pointed out that the bear at a debate would most likely get frustrated with the questions and eat somebody. Yeah,
he'd rip Gavin's face off. But
one of the candidates running against running against Newsom is using this bear as his mascot, like a live bear. Which, it's just like the nut bucket mentality that you're gonna take a bear on the campaign trail with you. Nigga, where you get the bear from, dog?
And
bro,
what?
Where did you get the bear from?
That's why people don't take California serious, because we got goofy motherfuckers like that. The reason they don't take out now, I may have lived in California a long time. I still ain't claiming this motherfucker. I live here. But that's why they look at you like, you goofy motherfuckers. That's why people in the rural areas go, but they're all fucking nuts. And they say that while they're fucking their sister. So it's a contradiction in terms. I think it's going to be a bad thing, and I think Newsom is going to absolutely positively lose. Absolutely.
You think so? You think there's going to be
he's going to lose,
and he's going to get kicked out?
Yep.
He's going to get okay.
Yep.
Wow. I can't let my mind go there. I can't allow myself to believe.
Well, my mind's playing.
Gonna be that fucking stupid.
My mind's playing tricks on me, bro. I'm just telling you right now. I just think it's just absolutely insanity. But right now, if you look at the California pertaining to the COVID situation, they are doing pretty well. It was just we had to come through a fog of idiocy, but where other states are actually spiking still. So I think that it's just California's a bunch of goofballs. And they got enough goofballs to sign enough stuff to actually get a recall. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, even in LA, San Francisco, San Diego, the bigger cities, there's a bunch of goofy goofs. But yeah, outside of those areas, there's a whole lot of just toothless recollections, man. Just people thinking. Think about it, man. Just think about it, okay? If the danged ballots got bamboos on them, okay? If they got bamboos on them, where'd it come from, okay? Bamboos don't grow here, man, in America.
Okay, they're all Asia.
Redwood, pine trees, okay?
If
they got bamboos on them, they come from bamboos places, okay? Like China and Asia and other Asia, China places.
But you know what? Other than the fact we're doing this stereotypical redneck, and I completely condone it, I'm saying they could still win. They could still win this shit. They could take us back to Trump, a Trump kind of mentality. This guy Gates said he's the next Trump.
I mean, and with all the crazy going on, let's not forget about the traditional evil asshole like Bitch McConnell, who doesn't want to get anything done, is going to be an obstructionist as much as he can. It's forcing Pamela.
How come we can't fire? Who can say shit like that? I ain't gonna do nothing. Then you shouldn't have a fucking job, bitch.
I'm like, isn't that quitting? Like,
that's quitting?
Is that not a resignation? Like, we're just not gonna do stuff. All right, well, nigga, get out of here then. It's forcing Pamela Knox off the grid. She's gonna build a tiny home. People are too crazy for her, girl. I feel you, mama.
Yeah, but guess what? You sound kind of crazy too. Coming off the grid. Her.
Oh, her. Yeah, no. I mean,
the hell's wrong with you, Pamela Knox? No, I'm kidding you.
The grid, the grid is fucked up right now, man. It's
Pamela
a nasty
Knox,
grid to live in.
You'll never be able to get away from all of this shit. This is what's going on. Welcome to crazy world. And that's what's happening. I mean, we're Savage AF world, but this is crazy world.
Crazy town.
God damn. This is what's going on, man. and to compound that, another thing that happened yesterday that they're having reactions to today is police officer gets to kill a man and shoot him in the back and then stand on his shoulders while he's bleeding out. Really happened. Another situation in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia, videotape of it from the Wendy's, or Wendy's, I believe it was Wendy's, that he fell asleep in the car and it turns into a fucking murder. And this motherfucker is still walking the street able to kill more people. This cop.
Oh, you're talking about the Rashard Brooks killing.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
this
that
is
cop
how
got
wackadoo this shit is.
he got his job back.
He got his job back. He got his job back. And it just goes on and on and on. So what I say is we all circle our wagons. We make our, like you said, our tiny houses, make our little tiny villages, and you know, and live our lives off the land.
Yeah, man, that is. Yeah, Twana, I see you out there, girl. It is sad. You make a nigga want to dig a hole and bury himself in it, man. Just like
Damn, it's bad.
get a little bunker going and then get the fuck out of here.
It's
Cassandra
bad.
Thomas, we see you as well. Yeah, man. So I understand this need to get off grid, but reality is most of us can't, and we got to find a way to deal with this shit. So sticking together is one thing we got to do, man. We got to stick together.
Yeah, got to stick together. That's my song.
Let's not be afraid to do that. And
that's my new song.
When we stick together, because today we gotta cut this one a little short, man, because we gotta get to this gig. We're still in Vegas, guys. We survived that.
We survived 2 janky gigs. No, I'm kidding. They were cool. The first one was kind of cool. Second one was the second one was niggas dancing around while I'm on stage and fucking.
I would say this was my first time at a biker club.
Yeah,
I was, but there was no pool stick. I was expecting pool stick fighting. Yeah, where somebody gets cracked over the back of the head with a pool stick, then you take a picture of beer and crack.
They were chill. They were chill. There was a bunch of
there were 2 stripper poles on the stage,
right? And it was a lot of that. There was a lot of sequence and booty hugging pants and misshapen nastiness.
But we hey man, a lot of things stuffed into things that they shouldn't.
Yeah, it was a lot of
stuffing going on.
It was a lot of Play-Doh Fun Factory.
But it was a good time. We did it for the peoples.
That shit. Look, I'm gonna just say that shit was real different, bro. And then we got one tonight, and it will complete the cycle of insanity. Do the show tonight, and then blaze the fuck on out. That's what we do. Yeah.
All right, y'all, man. So we'll be back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for sure.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's Friday. It's Thursday right now, huh? Shit, I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah, see, Pedro's all fucked up. He just
I lose sense of time in Vegas, man. All right, so tomorrow will be 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Friday, y'all. You know what it is, y'all.
Yeah, we'll be back in Los Angeles. Also, again, before we bounce, we got to get up out of here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the bell too, because it'll give you an alert to let you know when we're on. Also, over the weekend, and tomorrow, I'm going to be sending out much more blasts. Follow me on IG. Follow, which is Comedian Shang. Follow Black Pedro at Black Pedro, and hit me up on the Facebooks, because I'm going to be sending out new invites for new subscribers to check out the show. So that's what I'm going to be working on this weekend, other than making sure my son don't have me kill him.
Yeah,
that's my plan.
Keep the kids alive, man. That's the main job as a parent.
Try not to kill my son. That's my plan this weekend. So
many blessings unto you, sir. Stay strong. Savage AF, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Peace.